The next case was shared by Sandra, who began noticing something truly unusual after her mother passed. Only a few weeks after the farewell, while she was tidying her room, the following incident was recorded.
It keep happening in my house since my mom passed away. Like why? I looked underneath the drawer, I looked behind it, there's nothing making it pop out. And it seems like it's when I bring up my mom that something happens. Mom? Your cat's weird.
People in the comments told her to check the drawer, saying maybe her mom was trying to reach out to her. So that's exactly what she did. And it got creepy.
Okay, let's do it. I don't know what could be in this drawer. I have my bathing suits and stuff. Halloween shorts that I need to put to my Halloween stuff. Lingerie. Brown case. My Magnificent Fizz. My bells are just like, I don't know, clear room or something, I don't know. A lot of ducks for my cruise. I went on a cruise last year and I leftover ones. Dog's bandana. Bra. What's this? Something my daughter got me. So I do think that this is it. If it is anything, but I'm kind of feeling like this is. I found this note that I'm going to post on top of here from my mom. And then I listen to what this plays.
After checking the drawer, she found a music box, and the song it played matched the title her mother had written in a letter.
I found this note that I'm going to post on top of here from my mom. And then I listen to what this plays.
For Sandra, that unexplained movement of the drawer was not random at all.
Your cat's weird.
She took it as a clear sign that her mother was still there, letting her feel a presence that was subtle yet impossible to ignore. Maybe these are not simple coincidences, but an urgent attempt to remind us they have never truly gone. Who can say? Let me know in the comments. I recently shared a video of his eerie experience exploring an old, abandoned tunnel located just south of Chillicothe, Ohio. The tunnel, constructed in 1927 beneath railroad tracks, has seen little to no maintenance since it was built. Known locally for the many legends surrounding it, the tunnel has gained a reputation for being haunted. One popular tale involves a woman who, in the dead of night, placed her baby on the tracks just as a train was approaching. In another version, both mother and child were tragically hit by the train. Their restless spirits are said to haunt the tunnel to this day. Another chilling story from 1990 involves a woman who was found dead. Wrapped in a waterlogged mattress near the tunnel's edge, her baby was discovered nearby. Ever since, many who venture through the tunnel after dark claim to hear unsettling noises or catch glimpses of a ghostly figure holding a baby. These reports have earned it the name Crybaby Tunnel. One evening, Levi decided to explore the tunnel alone, hoping to see if the legends held any truth.
So I've been down in here in a place called Crybaby's Tunnel. It's a place that's local around my area, and they say she got hit on the tracks with her baby, where her body was dumped right there in the creek down here. There's something dead right there. Bro, there's something dead right there. A dead deer. It's a dead deer. I've been out here forever trying to get stuff done. This place is spooky. Is anybody out there? Hello? Right. No. 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 I know you guys heard that. I know you guys heard that. I ain't going down there. If you guys think I'm going down there, you're crazy.
As he ventured deeper into the darkness, the unmistakable sound of a baby crying echoed through the tunnel. Fearful that the stories might be true, Levi stopped in his tracks, unsure whether to proceed or retreat. Not willing to risk it, he quickly left the tunnel. However, the strange events didn't end there. A few days later, while home alone listening to music, Levi started hearing bizarre noises.
Hello? Oh my God, bro. Spill my water. I ain't grabbing that yet. Hello?
It was as though something in the house was mimicking his own voice. Investigating the sounds, he found nothing and no one. On another occasion, while watching TV, he captured something on camera.
I figured I'd document this. My door keeps, it's like moving on its own. It's like making noises and stuff like that. And my cats don't bump on the doors or try shutting doors and stuff, you know. Most they'll do is like scratch at the doors and whatnot, but I don't know if I'll be able to catch it on camera. It woke me up. So I guess we'll see. Let's do if it goes. Anybody there? Bro. Huh? Let's see if draft maybe.
His door suddenly slammed shut by itself, and moments later, a shadowy figure appeared briefly before disappearing. Could it be that something followed Levi home from the Crybaby Tunnel? Share your thoughts in the comments.
What the?
Bad Bobby Gamer BBG has noticed some unusual smoke in his apartment. Besides hearing the strangest noises this morning, he grabs his cell phone to document and to look for help on the internet right after. Since he wasn't an expert in this field, he needed to know what exactly this activity was.
What was that?
Yes, it could be dust or orbs, but he captures something else shortly after.
If you have my landline, you can call me at any time and we can talk. I'm empty.
It appears that a transparent figure is walking across the floor. What do you think? A spirit maybe? Unsettling. This next case is another chilling one. Now we are at Antonio's home. He shared the following clip with the following description. Apparently, his mother left with his niece to the doctor and he stayed alone in the house. 2 hours later, he heard something inside.
Aquí. ¿Qué? ¿Quién es? ¿Ven a dónde? ¿Aquí dónde? ¿Quién es? Pero ella se fue con mami. ¿Quién es? Galilea se fue con mami.
Entities like this are often called mimics, imitators that according to many accounts can copy the voices of people you know, especially family or close friends to confuse you, to lure you, or simply watch how you react. If you listen closely to the moment, there is a deep and sudden silence, almost as if whatever spoke realized it had been caught. But the story does not end there. A couple of nights later, the following took place.
Bueno, señores, aparte de todas las cosas raras que pasan en esta casa, y eso no es lo único. Mira, o sea, esto tapa la ventana para que no se vea de afuera para adentro, porque allá afuera lo que hay es un monte sea, pega de árbol y vaina. Pues la ventana está rota justamente a la medida de 2 ojos para que alguien esté mirando por ahí, brechándome y yo aquí con el culito afuera. Entonces, la ventana está rota. La ventana está rota. El bombillo pestañea mucho. Sigan viendo. O sea, un sinnúmero de cosas que pasan aquí, que si yo no fuese un sinvergüenza, yo no dormiría hoy fácilmente. Pero como ya yo no tengo vergüenza ni nada, ya yo no le hago caso a nada de eso. Pero mira, son muchas cosas que pasan aquí. Ay. Yo te estoy diciendo a ti, yo te estoy diciendo que tú conoces una vaina del diablo, Bombillo, préndete bombillo. Ay, Virgen de la Alta Gracia.
The most disturbing part is that Antonio has not posted any updates. His accounts are inactive and nobody close to him has confirmed that everything is fine. Some suggest the imposter entity realized that Antonio was keeping calm and grew angry, which is why it began showing control through electrical blackouts. To prove to him that it could affect anything, there is also a more unsettling idea to consider. These entities are said to learn. Each time someone identifies them or records them, they become aware of the mistake and do not repeat it the next time. What do you think happened in the end? This clip was apparently captured in Poland by a woman who recorded this unusual dark object hovering in the sky right above her. She parked her car immediately, pulled out her phone and started recording. At first she wasn't sure if this was perhaps just a strange bird.
What is that? It's just floating in the sky. This is some crazy stuff. What is going on? Weird? Oh my gosh.
The woman states that this thing kept floating in the sky for a while until it mysteriously vanished. It reminds me a bit of the weird Dark Knight satellite images and videos that surfaced a few years back. And I'm really not sure if this was just an animal or something otherworldly. What do you think? And then there was another strange incident that was documented by a man in Oregon this past November. The same sighting had been reported by different people around the world, and they all speak of the same mysterious illuminated objects that are moving independently and leaving glowing trails in the sky, excluding drones as possible cause for this particular phenomenon. At first we can see two floating lights, when out of nowhere a third one appears. The man recording is pretty certain that this also was the doing of an extraterrestrial life form. But if that's not the case, what else could it be? I'm lost of words here. This clip was uploaded by FrostmareTV, and it certainly is very strange. It seems to have been taken from a CCTV in some sort of gravel yard or maybe a construction site. The CCTV picks up a bizarre shadow figure that appears to be floating through the yard. If you look closely, you can make out what appears to be a head and even two arms. It also seems that some dogs in the area have noticed the figure as well. They look to be running and barking towards whatever it is that is floating through. Things get even stranger though as it moves up towards the road. It seems to become more and more human-like. This is definitely a very mysterious video. What could possibly explain this odd capture? Do you think this is truly a ghostly spirit caught on the CCTV? The following clip has been shared by Erwan Bomank, and this was apparently captured on a construction site of some sorts, and they caught something quite interesting in the distance, it reads. Let's take a look. Oh, we don't see anybody there at the time. Also, it reads that there should not have been any bystanders, so the uploader speculated that this could be a kuntilanak, perhaps. Do you agree with that? Sabiel posted a clip of herself moving quietly through the house and taking slow steps as she filmed each room. The reason? Some eerie activity started to unfold. The lights behind a closed door begin to blink on and off, and then stop as suddenly as they began. Sabia opens the door and peeks into the hallway to check for anyone there, but nothing turns up at all. That is exactly when the truly unsettling moment arrives.
Oh. Ik durf echt niet.
If you watch the frame carefully, you can pick out what looks like a creepy figure lingering in the darkness. And that sends Sabia into a panic before the recording cuts off soon after. Flickering lights can sometimes come down to basic electrical problems, aging bulbs, or a bad switch, of course. The shape behind the door is tougher to write off, since it looks defined and appears to move. which makes this feel less like a wiring issue and more like someone or something standing just out of view. There is always a chance the whole thing is staged, with a person hiding off camera or a setup meant to look paranormal. If not, this could be one of the more unnerving clips to surface from her quiet home. What was going on inside Sabia's place that night? Could it be a ghost or some other presence of wandering around in there? Share your take below. Two boys were having a summer holiday sleepover, enjoying the freedom of staying up late. The boy on the left lived in the house, and with his parents away at a local sports event for the weekend, they were free to do whatever they pleased. Naturally, they decided to pull an all-nighter playing video games. What they didn't expect was that their fun would soon take a spooky turn. As they were absorbed in their game, a door in the background suddenly creaked open. Both boys exchanged uneasy glances, but they quickly brushed it off, assuming it was just the wind, and continued playing. Hours later, after their game ended, one of the boys decided to check out what might have caused the door to move. He found nothing unusual, no signs of anyone there, no drafts, no explanation. But just as he was about to turn back, something even stranger happened. A chair in the room slid backward on its own, with no one near it. The boy stood there, frozen and confused. Could it have been something paranormal? The footage in question was recorded inside a residential home and appears to capture some eerie occurrences. The homeowner, who is deeply attached to his several dogs, views them as beloved family members. Despite his affection, he has noticed that the dogs occasionally exhibit peculiar behavior, such as growling at invisible entities or fixating on empty spaces within the house. Initially, the homeowner dismissed these actions as typical pet quirks. However, a recent incident, which was captured on video, has caused him to reassess the situation.
I hear water, and I hope it's the shower upstairs, because I just dropped a deuce. Hear it? Wow. Happens all the time.
The footage revealed something that made both him and his wife question what might truly be happening in their home.
Okay. It just happened again and the dogs are freaked out. Get it. David, come over here. Get it. You be right there. Something opens that door, you need to get him. Oh my god, I don't know if it's gonna gonna happen again. It just fucking again. Move, 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 move! Nobody there! The dog stopped barking now. Davey's freaking the by the door though. Get it? What is it?
On one particular day, the homeowner's wife encountered unsettling activity on her own. Mysterious knocking sounds were heard, but their origin remained unexplained. This unexplained phenomenon has left the couple bewildered, as the cause of these disturbances continues to elude them. To this day, they are left grappling with the mystery of what is behind the unsettling events captured in the footage. This is another really unsettling video found on La Dimension Oscura. It was captured by a couple. The woman on the passenger seat was filming both of them during a little road trip in their new car. And, out of the blue, something terrifying was captured that went unnoticed initially. It would appear that a demon is lurking out from between the legs of the young man. How creepy. And how do we explain this? Are we looking at something demonic? Or is it just another film project? Certainly nightmare material in my book. You might be familiar with a user called Spooky Links, who had purchased a haunted doll off the internet. During the last couple of months, he had documented some eerie events unfolding in his house. Events that are all based around the doll. And in the past couple of days, things have gotten out of hand even more. Before we get into that, let's look at one of the creepy occurrences first. When Lynx had an audio recorder set up next to the doll, it had recorded the following unsettling voice.
Do you know that you're dead? Is there anything you want to say to anyone?
Like literally, I have so much goosebumps.
Tonight he places the doll on a shelf next to a Bible, because he wanted to see what's gonna happen, if anything. But that wasn't all. On another day, while he was playing a video of a real exorcism, he captured the doll moving.
This is weird. Creepy.
On that recording, he had placed the doll in a bath of salt to see if it would do anything overnight. Now, you tell me, is it possible that this doll is haunted? What do you think? This clip was captured by a TikTok user called I can't read it, sorry. He noticed that his dogs were behaving a bit weird all of a sudden. Although his dogs don't seem to be necessarily afraid, they clearly notice that something is standing in the left room. Let's zoom in a little bit. What can you see? It's a bit unclear to me. A man had been catching glimpses of eerie shadows out of the corner of his eye for a while, but one night, things took a dark turn that pushed him over the edge.
Okay, I'm back home. It's been about 3 days. I just got back from my hotel room, and I've still been witnessing uneasy feeling in here. It's the only way I can describe it. So tonight, I'm just trying to see if there's any type of communication. Whoever you are, I've caught you a couple of times on camera.
Yo, what up? Ghost Golden Guns over here. And I'm going live right now because that's why. Hello? Hello? Is anyone there? What the? What the? Who is out? Oh my God. Oh my goodness. What the? Hello? Who is there? Oh my goodness, please stop. What the? Please stop. Please stop. This is my house. Leave. Leave. This is my house. You're not allowed here. Leave. Oh my goodness. Hello. Oh my goodness. What the?
Looking at low, isolated to even multiple tornadoes. Those could potentially be strong. Those gusty winds as well, up to 60 miles per hour, will be likely, and the potential for damaging hail up to an inch.
At first, the cupboard slowly swinging open seemed like it could be explained away, a trick of the wind, or even someone using a hidden string. But then the door slammed shut with such force that it shattered that theory. The violent way they closed made it impossible to ignore. It wasn't just random movement, it felt deliberate, as if someone or something was shutting the doors from inside. Things only got stranger from there. Convinced something sinister was at play, the man decided to upgrade his equipment and bought an SLS camera, a tool often used in paranormal investigations.
Is there anyone there? Oh man, that's crazy. What the man? Who's there? Leave. Leave.
The camera revealed a stick figure, just as he'd feared, standing right in front of the cupboards. But that wasn't all. Right as the figure appeared on screen, the cupboard doors opened and closed again, only this time it was slower, almost as if in response to the entity's presence. This eerie interaction left him shaken, as it was clear now that there was some serious paranormal energy at work in his home. After this incident, the disturbances seemed to lessen, and for a while the man thought the haunting was over. He began to feel comfortable in his space again, but one night a wave of dread washed over him, an unsettling feeling that something was very wrong. Realizing that whatever had been tormenting him hadn't truly left, he frantically grabbed his camera once more. Although the footage he recorded was blurry, a dark silhouette was visible in the shadows, just standing there, watching. Was this a spirit or something more malevolent? Could it be a demonic entity lurking in his home? The encounter left him questioning everything.